this is what you call gatekeeping. So I've been getting a lot of gatekeeping questions and comments. What is that about, y'all? I feel like gatekeeping is probably the best thing I should do now that I'm getting bullied. And honestly, I'm not one of those people that get like worked up with social media, but it's really annoying and it makes you just want to like not share anything at all. But since we're here and things are going up, we're gonna talk about it. We are finally recording. Hello guys, my name is Isa2 and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you are new, then that means you are here because of the TikTok video that I posted. It's semi going viral. I'll technically say it's going viral because it's only been 2 days since I posted and everyone's been demanding that I post an update, a tutorial, and all these things. But first, I do want to start with the Q&A because there are multiple questions that I feel need to be addressed, okay? The first question that we're gonna talk about is hair color that I use. I received a lot of questions about this. They've been complimenting me very well, so if you are a brown girl, I'm sure you are since you're watching this, you should definitely do this color. But what I did was I started out with the Dark and Lovely Red Hot Rhythm. I talked about this on my not YouTube, but my Instagram, and because I was receiving compliments months ago on it. So I did that last year and it faded into a light brown. So the red kind of like faded and the brown came, and I was like, oh, I love this. So I ended up doing this color, Cream of Nature Light Caramel Brown. I started with the Dark and Lovely and then I went and faded into the light caramel brown. And that's what I did recently on my natural hair. But I noticed that the red was still kind of in there, so I was like, with the bundles itself, let me just bleach it, because when you're bleaching, you're kind of like just lifting the levels of the hair. I do recommend bleaching your hair if you do want to get this color, and I'm talking about not your natural hair, but the weave itself, because I don't feel like you need all of that to get to this, truly. I just got the enlightener and then I mixed it with the 40 volume and that was it. Like, that was it all. Like, I didn't do too much on that aspect, but as far as like my natural hair, I did use a box dye. I know a lot of people are not really familiar with box dyes and they steer away from it, but I would recommend you going to a colorist to get the color hair that you desire. I feel like that's the most logical thing to do, to go to a colorist when you're getting color, someone who specializes in color. I don't specialize in color, though I am a hairstylist and I'm a licensed cosmetologist and things, but color is not my strongest point. This is just what I wanted to do for myself. So at your own risk, you can color your hair. That's on you. The next question, can you pull it to the side? Can you wear it up? And the answer is yes. You can pull the hair up and you can part it down the middle clearly and to the side as your usual crochet, and I'm going to show you. So this is my middle clearly, and this is what it looks like. Zoom in if you will. And this is my right part. This is the part that I usually do. Not usually, well, if I do a side part, I usually go like this. And it can be worn to the side if you want it to. But and you can wear it also to the other side. Like, it's just very versatile. It's like your normal crochet braid. So if you're familiar with crochet, then you know. Can you wear it up? Yes, you can wear it up. So I do want to say my braiding pattern is extremely flat. So that's very important. We are going to discuss a little bit more about braiding pattern, so that way you guys can understand the crochet world, okay? Because it's very different over here, and illusion is the most important thing, okay? Yes, I could wear it up or back. Someone asked me, can I wear it back? We're gonna start with it back. And I'm gonna turn around and show you. And this is what it looks like back. And this is what it looks like up. And I always tell my clients, when their hair is fresh, it's going to look like this. I feel like the older it gets, the better it looks. that's just how crochet is. It ages very well. And I'm gonna turn around for you to show you the sides. And I'm gonna show you back. And the hair that I chose is very light. I didn't add a lot of bundles too. And speaking of the amount of bundles that I use, because I know people have questions, because even if I did say it, I don't think people read. I've only used 3 bundles. Yes, you can use 4, but it's totally up to you, and as far as like the density of what you can handle. Can you use any other hair other than the hair that you chose? When I first started doing this 3 years ago, I was like, girl, we can use any type of curly bundles you've ever wanted, or we can use kinky straight if you want it straight. And that's what I recommend, which is the best ever, because truly I feel like as Black women, our natural hair is like that. So once it's grown out, it will look so natural. It's so beautiful. Personally, I believe that if I was to get something a little bit more kinkier, it will look even more better. Like it will eat, like, oh my God. But the kinky hair is a little bit more, I would think it's a little bit more maintenance. Once again, I have not experimented with the kinky straight hair or kinky hair yet. So that's why I'm a little bit more iffy about like giving information out and what people will say, gatekeeping. And it's like, of course, I'm a hairstylist. Why would I just go and tell all what I've learned in 3 years and give it to you for free? But anyways, now I've been seeing this for so long, like, and I can't even say for so long because it's only been 2 days, but I've been getting a lot of questions. Who is your vendor? What hair you use? Truly, y'all, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because you can do this with any type of bundles. Like you can do it with synthetic hair, you can do it with human hair. This is from AliExpress. I went on there and I was looking for a vendor because I feel like that's what a lot of stylists do. They look for a vendor through AliExpress, they message them, and then they send them the hair like a sample. So I was like, let me try this hair out. So I reached out to them on WhatsApp, and that's how I got connected with them. And truly, I don't believe that's something that I should be sharing out of just smart business. Like if it was you, I'm sure you wouldn't be sharing your vendor, because I don't know any stylists who's sharing their vendors out here. Like if that was the case, it would be easy for me to find hair, okay? There's other hair that actually look like this that people are selling on the market, but I do plan as a hairstylist to sell this to my clients. So I'm not gonna share the vendor because I don't even know if I really like this hair. I've only had it in for 2 days. I don't know how it's gonna hold up when I wash it, and if I submerge it in water, if it sheds, if it tangles. I don't know. So I'm not going to share that information, but I will let you know how this hair do to see if you really like it, so that way you can do whatever you want with that information. Let's move on. Can you swim with this hair? Like I said before, the hair is human, so yes, you can swim with this hair. I believe you can because obviously it's human, but I want to make sure that it's manageable after I swim. Because once again, y'all, I'm a hairstylist and I want my clients to be able to enjoy this hairstyle with all the promises that I made to them. Crochet broke off my hair, but I use synthetic hair. Do you think human makes a difference? So when people speak on crochet, I think what they meant is the hairstylist that did their hair messed up their hair. I don't think crochet did that. Even when it comes to braids and other protective styles, my unpopular opinion, I would say, is the stylist is the one who did that to you, not anyone else. Because I've been doing crochets for a long time, and this is not just to like make it seem like I'm like the best ever in the world, but I do think I do really great crochets. I can pat myself on the back with that. Clients have been coming to me and telling me that my crochets have grown their hair and made their hair a lot more manageable. They've seen a lot of results when it comes to growth and health in their hair. But prior to that, they were going to a different stylist to do crochet and they didn't receive any of those results. So that's why I answered the question the way that I did. I feel like the crochet does not break off your hair. I don't think synthetic hair does that, but they did say synthetic hair has like a phlegm, something on it, like some type of thing on it, and it needs to be soaked in apple cider vinegar so so that way they can take that off, because it causes irritation in the scalp, and I'm sure that probably causes your hair to break off eventually. So I would say that's the reason. But as far as like the human hair, the only difference with human hair with me is honestly, obviously you still have to wash the hair regardless. That's how I see it. But it's human hair, so it's less maintenance, or sometimes I would say it is kind of more maintenance, but at the same time, to me personally, I have not done anything to this hair in 2 days, but truly I feel like it's going to be one of those things where this hair is like, it doesn't require too much. So with the synthetic, I've had synthetic before, and it required a lot of work because it's synthetic hair. Like, it starts to get tangled, and then you're cutting, and then you're trying to make sure it doesn't mat up, and then you got to add the mousse, and you're adding all these products, which causes a lot of buildup in your scalp. So with this, I don't really need too much. I'm just focusing mainly on my scalp. And two, it depends on too, like the person you are. With me, I like natural hair. I like my hair to look frizzy. I like it to look fuzzy, because I feel like that's naturally how textured hair is, and I have textured hair. So I want my weave or crochet, whatever it is, to look exactly like mine. So that means I'm not doing a lot of maintenance, is what I'm trying to say. So if you want your hair to look polished all the time, and if you wanted to put some curls in it and, you know, do the blowout look, you can honestly do it with that, and I'll show you a video on how. But that also is a lot of maintenance. Like, if you just a high maintenance girly when it comes to your hair, then this maybe will be not for you. But if you like the natural look and you don't want it to look so uniform, I think this will be low maintenance, and it doesn't require a lot. So that's why I say human hair is better, and also synthetic hair is too much to deal with, personally. Another thing is, can you reuse this hair? Yes, you can reuse this hair. You can, and I've done it. I haven't done it for myself, but I've done it for clients that I've been testing on. And I want to give a big shout out to my client, and I love so dearly, Miss Charlotte. She has always been there for me when it comes to this journey. She's always pushed me to do better with my crochet and things, and she's always given me advice and stuff on how to be a better hairstylist and things. And she doesn't even know much about hair, but I soak in all that knowledge and I'm pouring it out into the world. So what I'm trying to say is, I have to give my shout out to my girl, because she's amazing. But I did her hair, and she's been my client for several years, and she's gotten crochet, human hair crochet, multiple times. She even got she get long hair, like 26 inches and stuff. So I've taken out the crochet and I've reused it. So I did take out the human hair crochet for her, and we also reused the hair. So all you have to do is just shampoo it. So it came out safely. There was no cuts, there was no cutting, and the hair was safe, and she was able to reuse it. So yes, the hair is reusable, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry I'm talking in circles, but I'm still kind of new to talking to the camera. But yeah, it's reusable, y'all. And speaking of it being reusable, we're going to talk about price range. All right, so I seen a comment, and she says something about she saw someone, and I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it up again. She saw someone offer this hair for $600. Like, the stylist is like, she's charging $600. And to be honest, if she's providing the hair, I feel like it's warranted. She worked really hard on her craft, and she's providing the hair, probably giving you a wash and shampoo, and I hope so, because that's what I do. I'm a full service hair salon. I can't speak on everybody else, but I really hope so with that price that she is doing a shampoo, wash, condition, trim. I hope so. So yes, I feel like their price is their price, and that's just what it is. And there's also classes that I've seen on this hairstyle that are about like $1,600, some is $1,100. So if you are a hairstylist, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's business, all right? So I'm a hairstylist first, and I say that a lot because we work really hard on our craft. And with social media, everybody just wants us to pop out content and post immediately and share our techniques. But it's like they don't really support you in that way. They're just trying to like get the tea and go. and there's no loyalty there. So it's like they don't owe you anything and you don't owe them anything. So it is what it is. It says, is it good for hair growth? I would say this hair is good for hair growth, once again, depending on your hairstylist. If your hairstylist braids really hard, they're going to crochet even tighter, because when it comes to the braids is already tight and it's in, and you have to use a needle to pull it through. It's a lot of tension, and it can cause a lot of stuff, okay, that I highly would not recommend just anybody doing on your head. But once again, to each his own. Get you somebody who is professional and who specializes in crochet to do this. That's all I'm saying. But if you want to do what you do what you do. You're in Columbus? Wait a minute. I'm about to book right now. Hey Micah girl. Okay, I hope you're seeing this. So I am in Columbus. I've been here forever. I've lived here forever. I am accepting clients for human hair crochet. What requires with the service is a consultation, so that way we can figure out what curl pattern you want, or if you want it straight. We discuss that all in the consultation, so that way we are familiar with what is going on with your hair. We got to make sure that your hair is ready for this service, and if it's not, then I would tell you, I will honestly be honest and tell you that this is not something that you should get, because your hair can't withstand the weight and all that stuff. So if you are interested, which I am here in my salon filming in the studio, if you want to come and show some love and get more familiar with this journey that I am on, I'll be glad and so happy and honored to have you as a client. Someone asked for shedding. So far, this hair is giving 0 shedding. I am beyond so happy with that. I did do like a detangle process because I wanted to define the curls, and I didn't have any shedding. And by the way, I use Unbrush, and if you are familiar with Unbrush, honey, you know this brush is amazing. I feel like you should also be using this on your natural hair. I use it for all my clients. You gonna get this Unbrush with the conditioner, okay? It's just what it is. So I use the Unbrush, and I didn't have any tangles so far. I do plan to do a video of me washing it and styling it, so stay tuned for that. What hair did you get? 3 bundles of 20 inches hair. And I feel like this is the perfect length, because the 20 kind of layers, especially if you get the one length, like all one length, it kind of layers itself naturally. So I'm happy with the 20 inch because I feel like it looks extremely natural. I've gotten so many compliments on this. They said, oh yeah, that looks like your hair. And I'm just like, yeah, it's my hair. But I think 20 inches is perfect. So if you want your hair to look natural and you want people to like, oh my God, is that your hair? Get 20 inch. Because I feel like if you can even go shorter, but don't go longer than 20 inches if you're trying to trick the people, okay? So keep it 20 inches or shorter. If you want to get it longer, you can do that too. I don't blame you, Rapunzel. Do your thing. But 20 inches is perfect for me, for a girl that, 1, don't like a lot of hair, and 2, I love the density of this as far as like the 3 packs, because it's easy to, you know, pull back like I showed you and stuff. And this is what you call gatekeeping. So I've been getting a lot of gatekeeping questions and comments. What is that about, y'all? I feel like gatekeeping is probably the best thing I should do now that I'm getting bullied. And honestly, I'm not one of those people that get like worked up with social media, but it's really annoying and it makes you just want to like not share anything at all. But since we're here and things are going up, we're gonna talk about it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you guys a Q&A. I'm trying to get you to understand what you're getting yourself into. I know people say they didn't ask for that, but that's just what I'm gonna do. As far as like discussing the hair, I feel like this is a new style, and it's a new style for you also. So I will be showing you guys how I maintain it, and I will also be showing you how I take it down. But with me, I've never, as a hairstylist, I've never tried the human hair crochet. So this is what I was like, I'm the only one who hasn't tried it. Let me try it. So with that being said, I hope you guys comment, like, and subscribe with some more questions that you guys have for me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.